Now, I was reading on the website, the other two founders had a big connection with Nike and specifically the Jordan brand. That's near and dear to my heart. I, grew up in the 90s when the Bulls were winning championships like crazy. I went to Michael Jordan basketball camp twice when I was in 6th and 7th grade, so I was like forever a huge Michael fan. And we see you got the nice Jordan collection in the back. How else has Nike kind of influenced your business decisions and goals and stuff like that?
It's pretty much at the core of our entire business. Seriously, very fortunate that Keith Hulamar, the former president of Jordan Brand, and then Ron Walden, longtime SVP of sales for Nike. I get to call them my co-founders, right? Because to be able to call those guys not just co-founders, but friends, mentors, big brothers, right? It makes this journey kind of fun. And then at the core of FOODe, right, we really take a lot of the philosophies of Nike, such as put the consumer experience first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And always figure out a way to make money after that. That's what we're doing with FOODe. The other thing I think is also important to call out that at least we keep in mind, besides the consumer experiences, we know that product excellency is important, brand is important, right? And then again, making sure that you're speaking to the actual consumer, right? You can't just out tech anybody anymore, right? Technology is everywhere, AI is taking over, right? So you really have to have a strong business philosophy. You have to have a strong brand, and you have to have a deep tech, solution, right, to separate yourself. You have to have all three. And ironically, that's what Nike would always practice and preach, back in the day as well. So to be able to take those learnings and put that into what we're building at FOODe has really helped us.
That's really cool. I know specifically for Sweet Baby Ray's, it was kind of like what you were talking about, the one-to-one to many is people, once they got a hold of Sweet Baby Ray's, they thought they had something special that nobody else had back in the early days, and they loved to share that with other people. And that's really how the brand grew so successfully, is people love to share when they find something special. And I think it was a lot like Nike in the early days too, is like, yeah, you got to check this out. And I mean, it's just amazing. The whole Nike story and is amazing by itself. But one thing about your brand I thought was really special was the name. Everybody is saying, I'm a foodie, foodie this, foodie that. So I think you guys nailed it on the name. I think that's going to help you guys a lot.
Yeah, no, thank you. Ron Walden, who's actually the original founder of FOODe, and I, joined on with him and Keith afterwards when he said, like, hey, I've got this concept where I want to connect people to trusted dining experiences, and the app's called FOODe. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. Did you get that name? He's like, got it trademarked and everything. I was like, all right, perfect. If anything else, at least the name has value.
The name is right. Yeah, for sure.
I was like,